Imagine fresh local rice we get fine color and sweet aroma. Na all man import. Imagine the money where we farmer them go make. Then imagine how this go help we economy and go better we country tomorrow. Let we support we own farmer them. Where you buy local rice, you dey feed your family and you dey make Salone better. This message is brought to you by the Regional Rice Value Chain Project and its funding partners, supporting farmers, feeding Sierra Leone.
Good day, Salone, and welcome to another edition of Go Salone, the program where they talk about agriculture, food security, and national development. Now, the Regional Rice Value Chain Project bring this program come fully we support farmer them with the grow rice and make sure say rice farming go help Salone go before. Me na Memuna Tusuma, and today I dey with Iabori, co-founder of Yomata Youth Farmers Association. And in team don't turn the rural town of Tombodu inside Kono district into a hub for youth-led agri innovation. Inside this segment, we will look at the journey of Yomata youth farmers from the start onto Osai in there now. Hello and welcome to this segment.
Thank you very much, Madam Memuna, for giving me this opportunity for that day today and talk to Sierra Leoneans and young farmers and tell them what are the benefit and pleasure where they find in agriculture, where they work for feed yourself. This is a big opportunity. I want to tell you thank you for support me among many farmers, for CCR for there, and talk to we country how we go transform this food system. I really appreciate it.
We spare you time for me come to the program. Well, now let me start. How the journey of Yomata begin? How you think of for start or for even venture into farming as a young person?
Thank you very much. First of all, I started this person from school days. I was a volunteer. I believe in volunteerism because one concept I read tell me say developing country, my country rather than a developing country. And when I say developing country, it means there is no job scarce, which means anything at the beginning, it's a gradual process. So I started first with inter-school peace promoter because them at this secondary school I find out a conflict between school picking when they go to a football game and they end to cut last fair and waiting. So
school will be attend.
Quite secondary school. So I thought and said this not going to be the problem. I count inter-school peace promoter where they count other school there from different time before the game or they go to peace sensitization. So then I feel the waiting say where I move I see environmental challenge. One time I go to peace sensitization, one of the school, when I come secondary school before, I don't plan for before they go, breeze don't take the old building, the book they don't tear. So originally the teacher say, when they talk about peace, another conflict don't come when I win disaster. I go that night and not sleep. Nothing say, waiting at the cause. I find out say, by that time, they don't cut out the wind belt. Now I transform myself into inter-school sanitation group for begin plant trees and make compost fence for my company there. From that move, I take another UNDP spot me out. That was 2011 by them.
Wow. Then
spot me out and see seminar somebody. So when the UN SDG, MDG been the fall of the Millennium Development Goal, follow go to the SDG. That's why I don't go college, I don't study, I don't can. Now I transform my idea in form of inter-school sanitation to concern for environmental protection organization, SIPO. So I begin to sensitization. We go plant first 1,000 trees with former UN volunteers. When as I come before the Ebola, I for go Ghana, for go study where the UNDP for give me scholarship, but Ebola and a lot of things spoil. So, but this year they go along, I see young people they're hungry. Somebody tell me, say this advocacy. One day they don't go give you money. So begin do something where they give you money. So I go, I not sleep. What I go do where they give me money? Unfortunately for me, UNDP and FAO come back. They said they do poultry assessment. I was part of the survey, and me study agriculture. What after we don't do the assessment? Is everything out? Or men for not say by the economy they import $800,000 worth of egg and $500,000 worth of frozen chicken. I can't that night and not sleep. At that time, I volunteer with EPA as a regional environmental monitor. I watch this thing. I turn and so. And I say, no, this is no opportunity. I say, from this, I'm quitting. But you know,
so you decide for quit from a job na APA.
Yes, for go on agriculture. But one thing, anytime in a community, you presentation to stakeholders, to people then, all stakeholders when they put in a position of trust, they know it we. I can tell any young body than they. Now the way he presents himself, No panel the kind of country, president, minister, start the can punish them people there. Now because we no package yourself and present it to the way we go support them goal, now in the cost then thing then they. But that I don't build me talk now go meet me paramount chief. Me and my team by them. I move or go meet the paramount chief Melvin J.
By then, how many team members you been get?
Just two. Me and one co-founder. When I done a year, him back now being pastor, so he left him pastor, okay, join me. So now I say, well, if this not the challenge, we get an opportunity for solver. How good one? So I tell the UN. They say, what's not the project we'll go out now? First, they say, KIP, quick impact project, before the MDG they follow up. Now we'll do the extend tree planting. Now I tell them, it's not the sustainable development we'll go out, one of the SDG fund. Now I tell them, say, if this kind of gap would identify in poultry and fish, Kono can go into poultry farming, and I support you then into poultry farming for like about itself. It was a whole roundtable discussion. UNDP team, they ask me, are they over there, are they over there? Asked NAP, I said, this if it happen. Then write the concept, or do the concept, then send. Among the countries, Salone become one of the countries that implement the first SDG fund. So then I don't joke with SDG, I not joke with my poultry.
That now be on agriculture.
On agriculture, then call on the SDG fund. The water was a skill training for young people for give them capacity. The water sector and the poultry and FAO, the handle the poultry and aquaculture and the fish. So I become beneficiary of the poultry farm. I go meet my paramount chief. I said, I don't count something. I said, but this thing not the cow without you know help me. I said, I need land and I need money from you for let you support me. I said, let you trust me. I say so that they say, hey, with all what I see in you, I believe you. I don't give young people the money, and they would say, but they face so I see, you not to criminal face. I go. That time, 35 million by them, 9 chief take I give me. You know, give me. That
was in 20 almost.
That was then in 2015 going to 2016. You know, give me inside Checo. He give me inside cash, popo bag. They say they won't go, but they run. They say no, they run. They say if they run, now hold me. I can't that night. We sit down. Now with our build me office space. For build me first office. As if FAO, UNDP, they can't put poultry house. I for build me you.
Yeah.
What I do by then? At bike was 5,000 or 4,000 for one bike. So I buy 4 bike. Because that the money not the point. So I buy 4 bike, I give young people that who can pay every day, they pay 50,000. So every 10 days is 500,000. So that 4 bike they make 2 million every day. So every 10 days, 2 million. So the balance money we left, I don't take material, I don't buy. When they contractor, then they go on and they go up and they work. Any 10 days that they get 2 million, they go buy material. So
which materials?
They go buy cement, go buy board, so the work they go on, they don't create employment for other young people. They are so everything they go simultaneously. So at the end of the day, I put off the place before the door. FAO back don't come build them poultry house. FAO build a poultry house and give me 1 fish pond. Then give me 500 fall and the drinkers and feeder. But you know, when people start class, why it can happen? I begin to research. And 6 poultry farm na kono. All the 5 not able to sustain. But because I begin get the mindset and know where they go, now all of me own sustain. I begin to research. That poultry. It not being na be like a book na class 1. We form the matter, count people then, count community people
So
they go.
they mean you the fall
Then give me fall and 500 fall and give me
capacity building.
and give me some few capacity building. But that was a dark days. Nobody know that Conway ever do poultry. Nobody know the way they go ask. So I just been to go Google and I've been getting the experience from agriculture. I begin to do more research. So poultry will sustain, although we can get a hell of challenges. Or that's fallout. Feed no they feed down. So you go take feed. You know sabi. I begin go as lab, but you make me own feed. Begin to research. Begin go. Till I begin count me company young people there. The first people then go. Everybody go. From that poultry, then give me 500. I build for myself. Another 1,000 capacity from the benefit profit I get. I build 1,000 capacity. With the hope that I'm going to full-fledged poultry. So I did into that activity. We did into that where my team they support and I don't can get 4 members, then they can. Then I begin find out things. This fall away, this is so they're not adaptive to the climate or for climate system. I begin to observe what in the apple. Now they are left, maize don't become challenge. I open them for young entrepreneurs, now they will smile, yeah. The bobo way me mentor, when I'm Mohammed Alpha, nine be don't go back starting your mentee, then I will smile, yeah, then Martin and what I say. So where they gonna join in and I say, well, the best thing, I get my own boss where be don't mentor me, so I go give you natural. This one at you they do so in line with them. And I've measured the trust now good left and good and then cow them to me. Then can the irrigation in a baby stage, then a prototype. As I see and I say, this idea I want because I'm not able to do poultry as a team. We not get irrigation, the year-round production and cultivation. Well, maize not the challenge. So I get for killer poetry dream, they will count down to pure research. Then me go people then can talk, say, oh, your matter don't get a lot of grant, a lot of this, they not do. I watch that, say, well, I don't understand. Now system, ecosystem with the bill. If you been left for one value chain, like, don't run or don't go. But what people they see, nothing they happen at the reality. So I go into this research, UNDP come back, and we aid. So then the FAO will recommend you say, then but then don't do this. Or first machine you buy now from the process, you buy one small machine for beginning process with your feed. The country rep by them for UNDP. Some don't now go watch. See, this is the day to serious. Now can they make them case, FAO make them case, then give we 100 kVA generator and feed processing machine for start. But who say they don't go? How we go start when they not train we? Tear and where don't come back. Or they make or they spoil because they don't give you the equipment there. Then build a structure. So now we hear about the SCADEP grant. We hear about the SCADEP grant. Now we're going for the SCADEP grant. So this could be an opportunity for a turning point for we. We're going for the SCADEP grant. That time Usmaya and the team they don't come. So then come with this idea when at the auto smart irrigation will begin testing. First test and 1 acre or 1 acre land. Or 10 plots, who can begin testing, they will take them back to the next stage, or begin, or to your money. That time, UNDP begin 18 million for low testing. We move from there, now we begin take off small. To UNDP send you back to college for can study about business, entrepreneurship, ecosystem mapping, and everything. Then diagnose you and see all the problems the way in the old way. At the time for taking a growth slave from the lab to growth accelerator lab. Are going to be surprised? I entered the lab, I didn't go to growth stage. But it's not bad because they open my mind. I make a tell in the last, I said, this is not turning back. When I don't say something I never see. And this is not turning back. When I don't open my eye. So with this machine, the equipment that I get, then SCADEP grant, we will get $25,000 by them. For buying manifest processing equipment and build 2,000 capacity. To build 2,000 capacity. SCADEP say, low build pump. No tell and say, this now, no, not the build pump. We no can build for 2,000 follow begin pump. We go dig borehole and cow spring water, we add the money for ourselves. Because now we get her. Let me tell now say, yeah, now we get her. Because for the talk about irrigation, do this. Now property, we go for bill and put something. So count machine, dig borehole, we count a submersive for the pump, we go to open a pump. So because they support the irrigation system. So what we go into that, we can't buy them falling. 2004. My sister, that sorriest party, not go imagine. We don't feed them fall, we don't put money, and they don't reach to 8 weeks, to 15 weeks. We forget them. Last Sota vaccine, winker for let them strong for laying. That vaccine, COVID-19 count there was lockdown. That vaccine we put in for an refrigerator, you know, the driver will come by later buy. If we put it inside freezer, not put it inside freezer, he keep an eye on us. We'll take that vaccine and we'll where they go to take put it inside cool my put block panel. We'll give them for 2004. We lost 1,800 in 2 days. Then they put you back 0. We count down to 0. Who said we go start now? We hope our last penny will be get from SCADEP, don't go back. What are we going to do? That becomes a cry. So then make way the COVID-19.
How not able for move from that challenge day until someone day now?
What do you make a move from that challenge now? Now we can't find out about the Martin say, well, for the how they imported for and they died, they not get challenge. We can't build your incubator. He said we get ask for ourselves. So now I say, the build incubator is yes. Now we still build incubator. The first one will be na 50. They take 15 follow, arch 14. Out of the 14, 4 die 10 left. We see them they grow fine. So we begin go to that research again. So go back to research because it's not sustainable for imported. We're not going to rely on. And look, this na medicine and council no more. They fall all on that. For no for go. So how we go there? So build incubator. UNDP come back. Then take on to protect. Go in that growth lab. Come build. So UNDP say, "Oh, build incubator and begin selling to farmer and build." And I say, "No, this is not the work." Now I ask myself. If we build incubator, they go sell at deposit, they ask where the egg. Yeah. So they don't still stop the importation. Where the egg? What are the attributes? As long as go to research. If they man then go make their own falling, we back and make your own fall. Or go sit down back or go to research. Or research will begin develop, begin take crossbreed F1 analysis. So don't go first generation F1 and F2. The sister will get them falling. Right now we got country falling, the big pass the English for the adaptive climate breed them up we feed. Then they lay a brown egg. Now say fine. We don't get the right. So now you make way go now farm. You know they see more of the work they go on, but purely in research. Because anything we all we find solution for them. Anything we all we or they go find solution. So that now so I will get the young people that begin to be there, begin telling say on patient. So later SCADEP come back for the recovery. So well then they can't help we all the farmer them because the so no growth in the old and buy for back another 1,000 for. and then feed them to 15 to 14 weeks. So we able to take off their fall, and then we are now, we begin move. That Usman can win that SLEDEP grant on 160 million. We go with test them. We add with your money, they will buy 8, the seller put 2 kilowatts solar, lot test them. We'll buy 5 kilowatt solar system. 10 kilowatts, 16 panel. We'll put your money. Now we get them. One day brisker, wow, they were all 5 kilowatts, they take a broker. Now, team them begin can ask, no, this is not research. We'll go for go install them for person. So that's the tell us in the next time how they install our for doing. So there is a lot going on no matter where people then can get outside where they don't understand. Everybody then maybe they don't win a lot of award, they don't do this, they don't. No, we are doing it deliberately on research because we not the center not all the go now say land we have to do this.
Okay, so now
we don't move from all lists. Now we don't get the full team. Last year we can win this award, and so now the joining this of your matter will build on trust. So when the permanent chief died, the sorriest partner will not get possible the advice fee again. We'll go to tears. Because the permanent chief in the courage, the people don't say there is light at the end of the tunnel. Don't go. Don't be afraid. You have hope. So we then challenge them with the Jewish courage, then 5,000. Imagine them we get about 10 team, 10 members. Every time they invite you and program at free time, we get for pay for car, we get for pay for lodge, we get for waiting safe, we get for go back. So then the district council chairman we see this idea. Now we can tell people, they say, technology not cheap. Research not cheap. If we not fix them about the waiting and depends on waiting safe. Not a small thing this they need to be complemented. They need serious support. Go watch for level what they don't develop. Go watch the grace where the whole phone they call them. If it's an accident and overnight and do now boku money then go inside this. It don't reach now to let government can let's scale them but they upload move to the next stage. I'm telling you, no matter one day, we'll not ever get $30,000 grant full. FAO can have $5,000 so we'll get from FAO the green job. 5,000. For Lord test that idea back. Now from there will be the incubator when 50 capacity incubator for Lord the same test and back Lord take from that testing stage will move. The irrigation and get back 5,000. For Lord still move on from that 1 acre. Lord see I the work I become functional. So after all long get this award now, don't see so the result don't go. Now is the stage you see climate is the biggest challenge. Climate change the succumb farmers and farmers extension.
Before we reach to the climate aspect of it, Salone are a place where people they know for mining. Yes. They're not too particular about farming because most that we mention Salone, now mining first they cannot mind. How una able for step into agriculture for redefine the economy of that particular area?
Let tell me, sister, if Salone been going to agriculture first, will be the richest district. Now that gap will identify. All mining come when they can, then arrest and they eat. Then they eat vegetable, then they eat poultry, then they eat this. So which means if we don't give the investor the land, let them mine. Then you give them condition. Any company they open, if we open 100 acre fully integrated and create employment, so we begin supply them feed.
And if you say that mining activity, they get a lot of impact on the farming system.
Then they eat. Then go for employer brother and they eat money and even. So imagine the high importation. So just so don't tap into the feed.
I'm talking about the
mindset of people into the mining, into agriculture was very important because mining a quick fix. Today you go take it. So young people not see agriculture as something, we see the opportunity.
The land itself, where investors then company then they mine and they destroy most of the communities. Then we don't they see in our television, don't they read them in our report say after the mining. Waiting next for the communities that we all live. They're not able to do fishing, farming, nothing. So what's now the impact of mining at that particular end day on farming?
I'll tell you, we get 14 chiefdom at Kono. Out of the 14 chiefdom at Kono district, now only 5 chiefdom they do mining. Only 5. Bensen, Tankoro, Kamara, Nimikoro, part of Nimiama and partly Sando, half. A quarter of Sando. All these rest are agricultural chiefdoms. So then mining community, then there is I don't want to go into that. There is a high challenge on that mining reclamation issue. Because they die inside water, agricultural land, maybe they use that, they know they cover. But we see that one of the art of the mining community when a camera, because in a mining, now make us they follow transform the people their mindset. That there is life after diamond. Agriculture is coming next. So Permanent Chief will give you that strong support. And now we don't get a district council chairman where a result oriented way know what we do. In fact, don't snap in farm. If I tell people, they say, when I get goal, Diamond, and when I way past this diamond, I go for one and no see. Agriculture is the diamond, and is the way forward.
One of our key projects are the model tech farm. Tell me what to make this particular type of farming special.
Thank you very much. After all the research, we don't do everything, we don't identify all the things that affect farmers in this country. We don't want to become selfish and do one for ourselves no more. We say let we go to the model tech farm. What is the model tech farm? It's a climate smart, zero waste climate smart resilience tech farm. Why? The climate change don't come. I'm telling you, if you don't believe, write earlier. The land's geographical system at the world not they expand, but the population they big. So we get to manage the land very well that we not become an endangered species to this land. Because the way the climate they go is very challenging. And farming are one of the things where they damage the climate. Because especially upland farming, slash and burn. But if I'm at this left, I go farm, you go just go to cut stick then. So one change that model. Let me make us say zero waste, climate smart resilience tech farm. Why? We don't get the tech when at the irrigation system. You use the mobile phone for call. We don't get
how do you use the mobile phone for call?
It just dial the phone call. You call the irrigation water the pump. Wake ready, call it because the challenge of find out farmer then. Most people want to go into farm, but you not go there in farm always for go put water in. When you come out, they put water off. So we make an agri-tech, we make an digital. Then we go to the incubator, we don't develop the fall. Then we go to the AI system, we don't say extension workers, who think that they challenge extension workers, they're not available all sides of the country. So build a 40-feet container, 20-feet container, we say farmer and they can and get access to the AI, they talk. How for plant cucumber, the AI, they respond to them. How for do this, they respond. So then we able to know how for do and so 1 billion. So call on the zero waste agri-tech farm. How?
Well, if you say the farmers, then we know, last year educated enough to understand artificial intelligence.
They talk to Ranakono. They talk to Ranakono. They respond to you back, and somebody go the way they interpret for you. Simple. Then we get the answer on. So now when you get a tech farm, we get a fish pond down. When 1 acre about fish pond, they grow about 30,000 catfish. We get a poultry dog, we do actually what is safe. Then we get the irrigation, the hub, we say we do vegetable production. So the water from the fish, then we use as organic fertilizer for irrigation because every week we empty the water. Then the fall and toilet, everything we now they use back as organic fertilizer. So nothing goes waste. So we get for tie this system. Then we begin educate farmer then how for do hands on because irrigation is not cheap. You go be surprised for no say 5% of all Africa land, only 5% under irrigation. Just 5%. Sierra Leone, we get 5.4 million hectares of land. 4 million hectares is uncultivated. Only 2% is under irrigation in this country. We can't go season cultivation. We're not able to feed Salone. Except we have to go to year round. So we forget the model right. We get the hub, the training. If you take irrigation and give farmer, next week they tell us you don't broke. A big example I will tell you. Yeah. Most of the equipment on the give farmer, they don't get knowledge how to use and operate them. And then part no there. Small part they broke pan and pass it. That whole equipment don't become well. Because the farmer not get part for it, not get no side they go buy. So we forget a model right to say they go train them and build them for the simple maintenance and what you say. So if you give the farmer now the tools, it accelerates them. If I give you bike, if you keep way big then I was because you see papa bike, they buy for a bike. That picking us a ride bike. Nothing they go broke one day go take on a street. Yeah. So which means if you train them for ride the bike and get all the lines in, not they tell them something. One day they go tell this papa I get some money flop a buy bike. So we get the first of all give them the tools, the knowledge, the skills. So they make that is one get the tech farm right. That give them the knowledge, they use irrigation. So when the farmer see him plant young cucumber, March he die. Then we plant young cucumber, March he see how the pick cucumber. He go say, hey, I do this thing fine, you not gonna make for me small. Salome le kole.
All right.
So now they
will continue this discussion after this short break. Stay tuned.
Every season, I dey work from early morning at this farm. I dey sweat say, but look the rest where they come out bar. Small harvest. But younger look your own farm bar. You dey harvest boko. Tell me ba, my sister, what's in your secret?
Not so secret, Philip. This is simple. Na smart farming.
What do you mean? You mean say I know they use made pan this work?
No, but not so that I mean. Smart farming just means say you dey do the right thing wey go make you harvest fine. Like the first thing when I for use better seed them for plants. then go fine and quick back. Then when you plant, you for make sure say you space am fine so they no go too choke and they go get space for grow.
Oh, yes, that makes sense. Na dan dey no more. Wetin again I for do, bo? I really want let me harvest comot fine like you own.
Well, you for manage the water back. Where you dey water you farm, you no for just turn am anyhow. You for make sure say all side get enough water. Then I be wan tell you today o, wey you been dey born bush yanda na that land for make farm. That's not fine at all for the soil because it dey spoil all the thing dem na the dirty wey go make you farm comot fine. And you no for use chemical, you for use organic fertilizer wey natural. That go make you rest comot fine.
Hey, so all this thing are the wrong thing I been on dey do. I really not been dey use milk and this work so. Young outside pull this sense.
Now one project we name Regional Rice Value Chain Project, RRVCP. Now them mean can talk to we the farmer then give we seed them, fertilizer, and then show we waiting we for do for make we farm comot fine.
Thank you, Yanga. Me self don learn smart farming today. I go do all wetin you don show me for make me own harvest comot better.
Welcome back. We're still there with Boy. And now we will go on for turn to the award we didn't win recently, like the $30,000 presidential prize. What's not the impact of these achievements to our agricultural initiative?
Thank you very much, madam. First of all, I want to tell President Bio, a visionary leader, thank you. Because it's easy for calm down to the young people and make them build up. Without that, we're not able to grow. This country, you know what we need? We need the R&DS, Research and Development Center. Young people, they get a lot of ideas, but there is no research for take their idea from ground to top. Then they talk to somebody in the ministry. I tell her, I say, you know what? The problem we'll get where you see the innovator, they're all over this country, we'll not get the innovator policy straight. We get what we call idea stage. When product they at idea stage, there should be a money set aside. Let's say $1,000 to $2,500 idea stage until utilize and they use for idea stage to prototype development and testing stage. Prototype development and testing stage should be like $5,000 to $15,000. That's for developing prototype based on the kind prototype where you get. The developer. They get prototype testing and validation stage. Prototype testing and validation stage will go like from $15,000 to $25,000 to $30,000 based on the idea. So they validate the prototype and see. So any stage you reach, they get certificate. But now when they're ready for call entrepreneur, they say, call entrepreneur. Either in a class 1 entrepreneur, in a class 2 entrepreneur, then they can put on all at the same side. And they say, I want to compete. Let me go kind of free to take another thing with themselves. Because the guys are in class, right? They can't put idea.
Well, now,
validation.
Most of the things they see now that people they call for grants, but they see so many people they go for the grant, just like how you they say. The idea are there, but how for advance the idea to the next stage?
Ideas will not go for grant.
Is a big
ideas will not go for grant. That is the problem with the miss. Anytime I read anything and they one in the room there and talk and tell them, say, we are getting it wrong. Somebody get idea, say, they make this phone, they just start for making. You know, even be like 8 to the point, but an idea, you get all the sister for Bila. They go get $20,000, say Bila. It's not where they do. By the time now they reach now for get the right idea for go implement her, they say, no, we don't give you grant or not they give you again.
So you suggest
that idea they be that
instead of the granting, then they give now.
The grant forget name.
Develop a center, like a center of excellence, where then they teach people them or innovators them how to develop idea onto the prototype stage, onto the implementation stage of that idea the way you get.
Okay, that make myself clear. You get called for idea stage. Idea stage should take 1 year, 6 months. $1,000 to $2,500 for get your idea right. After when you graduate, the gold certificate. The other partner back the day where they go for just from prototype development and testing. If you enter this prototype, they get all accelerator lab, grant lab. It's not making sense. Let we get if now UNDP they for map out idea stage. The young grant now for idea stage and mapping. Let them do on that side. If FAO and for prototype development and testing the money where they count, let it do for that side. If Nigeria is there for prototype validation and this, that, let it. So we get things by their name and entrepreneur that they know the room where they enter and why then they enter there for. So you know go take class 1 and class 6 to say on a can sit exam.
That means to say so many duplication of granting system in the country, especially from international.
Yes, they make it the same entrepreneur, they're all over the room. So until you go start this idea, as a beginner, no more than get small, when they say they're not going to support you with this idea, go take other idea back. They say, I get this other back. You go meet in this other room. From there, you go meet in a UNDP room. You meet in a FAO room. You meet in this room. Because it's not tailored. It don't get name. So let we get the right. So President, beyond this take award, because I account to this award we'll get. Now then are the problem. We say we idea then now validation. We don't test and we don't validate. We don't test. So therefore, validation and scale up stage, you know, we'll give with $30,000 for scale irrigation. Tell me the irrigation. You know what it mean by if I count one ball hole for dig one ball hole for let's put up a sprinklers. You know what it cost? If you count now for build for fabricate solar for build one incubator and etc. You know what it cost? So which means the model is we don't pass this stage. So President Bio don't give you our name say we go tech farm. Office where President don't give that money. All the partner they for don't can now say this money we don't give so now eye open. How can we support for move this? All the development and planning and say this money now this okay they do. For now being no more that tech farm, now set that system. It gets a cost implication. People don't just allow go into poultry, allow go into irrigation. What I tell you, one grain ball or drilling machine take and carry and go corner for move and carry and go. You go know what it cost. You don't understand it?
We'll get for can close now, but before we close, we'll go on for no what you go learn now the financing for development conference where they hold earlier on, and how you go come use that particular knowledge the way you don't go gain into your agricultural system where you get in Akono district.
Thank you very much. I want to tell the Minister of Planning and Economic Development, thank you. And with local government Chairman Augustine Saseku for standing tall for the ACCO go on this conference. This conference serves as a Pentecost for our innovation. You know what in a Pentecost? Where Jesus died, where the Holy Spirit comes, in a Christian, in a Muslim. Now where the Holy Spirit descend on the people and then they feel say they come to life. What will go innovation was on top of everything. We see say innovation they are not a small thing. The world accept and the world they go. Then tell we very good, but there is a key thing take home and tell we that this innovation owner they play with so the world leader. Una make la una government put a small money panel. Let it come up, let people let it come up. So una they talk now, una they talk on impact. So una go ask international partner for $100 million. This that's so 14 as we scale up and replicate them. But this idea so a good and a good. If we not take time other country, then go call now and go do one and I go buy another hand. And so let them put onto a scale that at least small investment like una accelerator and so on and begins to case study. They want to ask international donor partner, then we want to scale up. So that is why, and the International Conference for Finance for Development talk about tapping on local resource mobilization, identify local potential. So the government of Sierra Leone, in fact, they are far ahead of some country. Guinea and now they do their own planning, Gambia and some other country. We'll present to your idea, they say, we're not in the right way. This idea is the right thing for transformation. So one for the Ministry of Economic Planning and Development, and this idea, though, this thing don't turn as a Pentecost for we don't resonate. We don't see we idea is what now the world market is viable, and we don't spend a lot of time. So what do we talk to now? We talk to partners and the other stakeholders. Imagine President Bio pronounced that day for that tech summit. He said, Usman, we are going to scale. At least the president don't speak. Partners and other people don't say, how can we scale this thing? Nobody move. This country will not treat injustice. So we get Holger for Khan on board, and she say, when a visionary leader talk, that first tech summit, he said, we can't afford to be an end user in this fourth industrial revolution. We must take the front seat. Now that thing motivates we. Presidents alone not be an end user. So we for produce everything from down to tone as an end user. So we are not talking of better economy. All the money is going back. Everything is going back. How can we all on local resource mobilization and tap into the potential? That is why the world is going. And I want to tell now, thank you. And I will tell partner then, Ministry of Communication and Innovation, thank you for bringing up the idea, but let's get the tailored right. And let's put things straight that will not get the innovation then struggle along the road and begin to say they are drop out.
And finally, for round up, which advice you could give young farmers them? You could just summarize this maybe in just 1 minute in terms of the research, in terms of owning up their ideas, them just like what you do. So in terms of localization of the ideas them within they get for implement in agriculture?
First of all, believe in yourself. I could always tell young people then they believe in yourself. Take ownership. Owner. Believe say nobody know they would do change this country now way they change them. And when you get that mindset, you know, go person on the camp misuse. All start out to research. People they say, what are fallen? Why would I not go buy fall on a counter? Also, I don't understand. Somebody will go and miss you from the track, but you were then at the system, you know what you depend. Stand on them. Believe in yourself. So we get for transform Sierra Leone, and now we get for make this country. And the president don't lay life, and the Ministry of Youth and Agriculture they don't lay their life for young people. So let we try for tap into this opportunity, and let we come very close to let them understand we. Lord streamline with ideas and get it right. Salone get a big opportunity for tap into $60 million worth of chicken product. $100 and something million of rice importation is too much. We get 4 million hectare arable land uncultivated. Come on, where are we going? We don't need to go overseas, for go for any job. The job is here. Let's create the job.
Indeed, the job.
We can't give the people, we can't teach them how to fish. We own them, or teach them how to own a pond. Because if I want to fish the pond on us, I don't fish. Where can I do? Now that they don't teach me. They say teach them how to fish. So now make somebody come and call you write application. If you write application, they'll take you. But teach how to own a pond. So that way ready for fish, it go be here, they take them. Now just a job market, no, they say they don't teach you how to fish. Go fish, no. Go now, so that then go catch you. So let's create the job. Okay. We are the job creator and we are not the job seekers.
We are the job creators and not the job seekers. Well, now all that we get for today's episode. Plenty thank you for staying with me now today, Go Salone, and plenty thank you to Iabori for sharing journey and insights with me. We don't learn say with vision, teamwork, and innovation, young people go transform agriculture in a Salone.
Imagine fresh local rice. We get fine color and sweet aroma. Now all man imports. Imagine the money where we farmer them go make. Then imagine how this go help with economy and go better with country tomorrow. Let we support we own farmer them. Where you buy local rice, you dey feed your family and you dey make Salone better. This message is brought to you by the Regional Rice Value Chain Project and its funding partners, supporting farmers, feeding Sierra Leone.